Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Oh, I need a mic. I need light. Is it light enough in here? It's kind of overcast. It's the first video. Pressure is building. Sorry, it's a cheap mic, so it's really big and you can see it. Sorry, is that okay? Are you gonna drop out now? Hopefully not. Okay, Tuesday morning, book club. I'm very excited, if you couldn't tell. I bought 20 books thinking that that is what I needed to do in order to have 20 members of the book club, but I think last check we're in like the mid 70s. So 75 people have signed up, and you guys have sent me photos of you getting your book at the library or buying it or on your Kindle, and it's just been really encouraging. I've also been really encouraged by the number of non-readers who signed up. I have a little bit of imposter syndrome just putting this book club together because I'm not a reader. So it's encouraging to see that there's folks who aren't heavy readers joining this, because I am definitely like the student in front of the class right now, not the teacher in front of the class, if that makes sense. Let's just go ahead and talk about this week. If you've read ahead, I know it was a little bit confusing about like, oh, the book club starts on Tuesday. Should we have read leading up to Tuesday? No, you shouldn't have, but it's okay if you did. The reading like officially starts now, in that next Tuesday, you'll be getting a video about what we read. I would say that it's not too late to join the Tuesday morning book club. In fact, if somebody wants to join and we're like midway through the book, they can. I mean, I don't give a shit. If you think after 1 week that you have a friend that might want to join, don't hesitate to send them that bit.ly link, bit.ly/Tuesday morning book club. Have them sign up. I get a notification if a new person signs up, and I'll add them right to the list. So there's no like hard cutoff or anything like that. Let me just say this also. This is the most informal thing possible. There are no hard and fast rules here. Right now, it's like I'm going to send you a text message every Tuesday morning with a video about what we read and tell you what we're going to read. But like, I don't know. We're making this up as we go. The goal is to create the coolest, easiest, most interesting, most helpful, most educational book club possible. And whatever format lends itself to that, that is what we're going to do. And this is version 1. I'm glad you're a part of it. I'm excited about it. And let's get started. We're reading Just Mercy. It's by Brian Stevenson. I've told some folks that this is the book we're reading for the book club, and they're like, oh my God, that is a cool book. The reading for this week is the introduction, chapter 1, and chapter 2. So that's 46 pages total. That's the reading that you should have done by next Tuesday. If you don't, no big deal. And then I have 3 questions that I want to ask you about. And if you want, this could be something that you pause this video and you wait to come and hear these questions until you're done reading. But if you're okay hearing like what these questions are going to be, I don't think they give away too much, then keep watching. What I would love is for us to have a little bit of a discussion around 3 things. One is, there's sort of a rant that Stevenson goes into on page 14. That's page 14 of this book. It might be a different page on a different format. It's in the introduction, and it's a new section. You know how they kind of like hit enter twice, and then there's kind of a new section, but same chapter. And he goes into this rant about our criminal justice system. It starts with, this book is about getting closer to mass incarceration and extreme punishment in America. And then for about 2.5 pages, he just rattles off all that's fucked up with our criminal justice system. My question is, how did you feel reading through that? Was it a surprise? Was it something that you knew pretty well and you're like, yep, that sounds about right? Was there something that stood out in that kind of rant that he had? I say rant, that might be the wrong word. It was like this relentless. That's what I wrote in the margin. I wrote, this is relentless. Yeah, think about that section that starts on page 14 and kind of ends at the bottom of page 16. Second question. One thing that's so good about Stevenson's writing that I can already tell in the little that I've read so far is that he does a good job of putting you in this situation, to making it real, to making it human. Whether it's about slavery, which gets touched on in this book, obviously, or the Titanic, or pick your event in history. Do you think that we really understand what it was like to be in those environments, in those events, in those stories? Or going through school, does it kind of create almost like this movie dynamic where you're like, that kind of happened, but like I can't really connect it to the everyday life? It's kind of like when you see a black and white photo that gets colorized, it makes it so much more real. And a lot of our history, it doesn't have any photos, it's just written word. And I think that makes it tough to really truly empathize with how difficult some situations were for people going through slavery, going through the Holocaust, going through wars, whatever the case. I would love to know your perspective on like how we are able to take in history and really make it feel real. There's a third question here. Oh, this is great. What do you think so far? What do you think so far of the book? What do you think so far of the club? We are 1 week in, never too early to start getting feedback. Are you excited for the book? Is it depressing? I would just love your feedback. It can be a text, it can be a video. You can ignore me, it's all good. So yeah, this is video 1. I will be sending you another one on Tuesday. The text that I sent you for now is from my personal cell phone, but don't hesitate to shoot me a text any time of day. If I'm sleeping or in a meeting and I need it quiet, like I put my phone on vibrate. I'm so happy we're doing this. Can I just say that? I'm very happy we're doing this. I'm very appreciative of everybody who signed up, and I'm looking forward to doing this with you once a week and reading some great books along the way. So I think we're going to be 1 for 1 after this first one because so far it seems to be pretty darn interesting. So thanks for letting me text you. Thanks for watching this video, and look forward to hearing your guys' perspective on what we've read so far. So see you next Tuesday. I was not planning on saying that. Well, how should I end these videos? I can't say see you next Tuesday. Oh my God, that's so funny. I will talk with you on Tuesday. Okay, 4th bonus question. How should I end these videos? And no, I won't say see you next Tuesday. We need a better one than that. Let me know. Thanks.